Question 21. Volume of a sphere is equal to 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. A steel sphere with radius 9 centimeters is shown. Work out the volume of the sphere. Well, the formula's been given to you, and most scientific calculators will have pi actually programmed in. If it doesn't, then try to remember that pi approximates to the value 3.14. For question 21a, working out the volume of the sphere, we can just substitute our numbers into this formula. So we have 4/3 multiplied by pi, which in this case I'm going to use 3.14, multiplied by the radius, which is 9, to the power of 3, which is 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. Typing this in on a scientific calculator is much easier than using a simple one, but both methods should give you the same answer. So 4/3, or 4 divided by 3, multiplied by 3.14, multiplied by 9, multiplied by 9, multiplied by 9, gives us a volume of 3052.08. Now this is an approximation due to the fact that I only used 2 decimal point places for pi. So if I round this off to the closest whole number, that would give me 3052. You may have got something a little bit more accurate here, but showing whatever you got in your calculator here should be enough to at least give you your full marks. Question 21b, the density of the steel is 7.8 grams per centimetre cubed. Work out the mass of the sphere. The hint here is actually in the units used. It actually tells you what density is. So density is equal to grams, or mass, divided by volume, centimetres cubed. The units always give away what something is measured in, especially when it comes to density and speed, miles per hour, distance and time. To work out the mass of the sphere, we'll have to rearrange this a little bit because we want the mass, but we know the volume from our previous answer, and we know the density. Multiplying both sides by volume, we end up with a formula that says density multiplied by volume is equal to the mass. We already know that the density from the question is 7.8, and we know the volume from our previous answer, 3052.08. I'm going to use the full volume this time. Whenever you do a calculation, always try to use the full volume rather than the rounded version. And just type this into the calculator. I still have my volume on the calculator, so if I multiply this by the 7.8 density, we are given a mass for the steel sphere of 23,806.224. Write down whatever's on your calculator. Even if it's got 8 to 10 decimal places, just write it all down. But when you give your answer, feel free to round this to a reasonable value. 1 decimal place should be enough here, or even to the closest whole number. 23806 grams.